Okay, so ready to dive into this one with me. We're going to take a deep dive into the Mediterranean diet.
Yeah, all right.
I feel like everyone's at least heard of it, right?
Oh, definitely.
Seen the cookbooks, heard the buzz.
Yeah, for sure.
But we're going deeper than that today, going past the surface level.
Lots to uncover.
We dug into this really comprehensive guide from Healthline.
Yeah, great source.
And honestly, what I found most interesting, it's not just another fad diet.
Mm-hmm.
The Healthline article actually really emphasized that there aren't really strict rules.
Right, which is refreshing, I think, for a lot of people.
Totally. It's more about like adopting a lifestyle
Yeah,
that's inspired by these Mediterranean cultures.
exactly. Spot on.
Not about like restriction.
Mm-hmm.
It's more about proportion, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah, shifting those proportions towards whole foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff.
Instead of obsessing over, counting calories or completely eliminating entire food groups.
So instead of dreading it, like it sounds kind of enjoyable.
And that's really, I think, the key here because enjoying what you eat, feeling satisfied, that plays a huge role in actually sticking to any sort of dietary change long term.
Right, exactly. It's got to be sustainable.
Sustainability is key.
But I think the question on everyone's mind, are the health benefits really that great?
Yeah, we hear a lot of claims.
Right,
But
exactly.
actually, the science, it does back up a lot of them.
Really?
And the article really highlighted the diet's potential to improve heart health.
Okay, so that's a big one.
Huge. And it's even like we're talking American Heart Association giving it their stamp of approval.
Wow, okay, so they're not messing around.
No, not at all.
What makes it so good for your heart, though?
Well, one of the key factors is that it emphasizes healthy fats, especially olive oil, over those saturated and trans fats.
Okay, so smart choices, not just no fat.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about making smarter choices when it comes to the types of fat you're consuming.
Okay.
And those good fats, they can actually help lower your bad cholesterol levels, which in turn reduces the risk of heart disease.
Okay, so that's like a double whammy.
Exactly. It's a win-win.
But it can't just be the fat, right? What else?
Well, right. There's more to it than just the fats. Think about all those antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds.
Okay.
You're getting those from all those vibrant fruits, vegetables, herbs.
Like a rainbow on your plate.
Exactly. And those antioxidants, they act like your body's own personal defense system, protecting your cells from damage.
So it's as much about what you add as what you leave out.
Absolutely. It's not about deprivation. It's about nourishing your body with the good stuff.
Yeah, I like that, giving your body what it needs.
Exactly. And it's this holistic approach to eating, to really overall well-being that makes this diet so unique.
And speaking of holistic, didn't the article also mention something about the Mediterranean diet being good for weight management?
Yeah, they did touch on that.
Which is, I mean, let's be real, a big deal for a lot of people.
Of course, yeah.
I'm guessing it's not about like crazy restrictions though, right?
No, not at all.
It can't be.
It's not about deprivation or those quick fix solutions.
Thank goodness.
Because those never work long term, we all know that.
Right.
Instead, it's about focusing on those fiber-rich foods, healthy fats, whole grains,
Mm-hmm.
and those naturally make you feel fuller for longer.
Oh, okay.
It's about truly nourishing your body with foods that leave you feeling satisfied and prevent overeating.
So it's like the diet itself is setting you up for success.
Exactly. It's about working with your body, not against it.
I like that a lot.
It's about making sustainable, long-term changes.
Right, exactly.
Instead of those quick fixes that leave you feeling, well, frankly, miserable.
And hungry.
Exactly. And nobody wants that.
Yeah, no one wants to be miserable and hungry.
Exactly. Not a recipe for success.
Right.
Definitely not. But you know what is a recipe for success?
What's that?
All the brain-boosting benefits that come with the Mediterranean diet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The article mentioned that.
Yeah, that's a really fascinating aspect, because studies have shown this potential link between eating this way and like having better cognitive function.
So sharper memory, better focus, all that good stuff.
Exactly. And potentially like even reducing the risk of cognitive decline as we age.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's like long-term brain health too.
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible what a difference diet can make.
But how though? Like, what is it about these foods that does that?
Well, it really seems to be, like we talked about before, that powerhouse combination of nutrients.
Right, those antioxidants, all that good stuff.
Exactly. Those antioxidants, they're not just protecting your cells, they might actually be playing a role in protecting your brain cells from damage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And those healthy fats, especially those omega-3 fatty acids you find in like fatty fish.
Like salmon, right?
Exactly. Those are crucial for maintaining the structure and function of your brain cells.
So it's like giving your brain like the good fuel.
Exactly. It's about
Yeah.
nourishing your brain just like you nourish your body.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, it's really remarkable.
So it's not just about feeling good in the moment. It's like long-term health benefits.
Exactly. And we can't forget about the anti-inflammatory benefits of this diet.
Oh, right, because inflammation's not good.
No, not at all. And chronic inflammation is actually being increasingly linked to cognitive decline.
Really?
Yeah, so anything we can do to combat that inflammation is a win for our brains.
So this is like multi-level protecting your brain.
Exactly. It's a holistic approach to brain health, really.
So, okay, this all sounds amazing in theory,
Yeah.
but I need the actual, like, what am I eating in a day?
Okay, so you're wondering what a typical day on this brain-boosting, heart-healthy plan might look like.
Exactly. Give me the details.
Well, the article actually provided a sample daily menu.
Oh, perfect.
And I have to say, it's making me rethink my own grocery list.
Okay, so spill the beans. What are we eating?
Well, for breakfast, how about some Greek yogurt topped with some fresh berries and a sprinkle of nuts?
Okay, so that's like protein, fiber.
Exactly. And antioxidants, those brain-boosting healthy fats.
So it's like already setting you up for success from the first meal.
Exactly. It's a great way to start your day.
And it sounds doable, like even for someone who doesn't love breakfast.
Definitely. It's quick, it's easy, it's delicious.
What about lunch? What are we having for lunch?
All right, for lunch, the article suggested a nice whole grain sandwich
Okay, I can get down with that.
on whole wheat bread, piled high with hummus, veggies, maybe some lean protein like grilled chicken or falafel,
Oh, so good.
really emphasizing those fresh, wholesome ingredients,
Okay, I'm into it.
keeping it light but satisfying.
I love that. Those are my favorite kinds of meals. Flavorful but satisfying.
Exactly. It's about finding that balance.
And then for dinner, give me the, like, end of the day comforting.
Okay, so for dinner, we're going all out with a flavorful fish stew.
Yes.
Something like a classic Greek sari plaki.
Okay, I've heard of that, but what's in it?
Imagine this. Flaky whitefish baked in this rich tomato-based sauce with onions, garlic, a generous squeeze of lemon.
Okay, you had me a flaky white fish. That sounds amazing.
So flavorful, so comforting.
And of course, no Mediterranean meal is complete without a glass of red wine, right?
Well, the article did mention the potential benefits of moderate red wine consumption as part of this lifestyle.
Okay, so everything in moderation.
Exactly. It's about balance, remember?
Moderation, balance, got it. Okay.
But we can't forget about snacks.
Yes, snack time is important.
Crucial, because we all get those cravings throughout the day, right?
Yeah, all the time. So what are we snacking on?
Think like a handful of nuts, some fresh fruit,
Okay, keeping it simple.
or even like a little dollop of yogurt with a drizzle of honey.
Okay, I can work with that.
Yeah, so it's really about having those satisfying, nutrient-rich options available so you're not as tempted to go for the less healthy things when those cravings hit.
Which, let's be honest, happens.
Oh, absolutely. We've all been there.
It's real life.
Exactly. It's about setting yourself up for success, right?
Right, exactly.
Now, we've talked a lot about cooking at home, but what about those times when you're dining out? You can't always be in the kitchen, right?
Yeah, no, totally. So, like, what's the strategy there?
Well, the good news is the article actually had some great tips for how to kind of navigate those menus with this Mediterranean mindset.
Okay, good, because I was worried for a second.
Yeah, no, it's totally doable. For one thing, they suggest focusing on grilled or baked dishes, over those fried options.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So like instead of, the fried calamari, maybe you go for a grilled fish platter.
Okay, now you're speaking my language. That sounds great.
Exactly. It's all about making those smart swaps.
So it's still enjoyable. It's just like being mindful of those choices.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to ask your server questions, How are things prepared? Could you swap out the fries for some grilled veggies? Can they maybe use a little olive oil instead of butter?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, most restaurants are more than happy to accommodate, especially if it's about making healthier choices.
That's a good reminder, because sometimes I forget that we can do that.
Absolutely. You have more power than you think when it comes to, making healthy choices, even when you're not the one cooking.
That's awesome. I love that. So it's empowering, too, this whole thing.
It really is. It's about being a conscious consumer, making informed decisions that align with, your personal health goals.
Yeah, love that.
So it's not about deprivation. It's about, enjoying delicious food that also happens to be good for you.
So we covered a lot today, from like brain-boosting breakfasts to navigating restaurant menus. It's like a whole lifestyle.
It really is. It's holistic.
What's your biggest takeaway from all this?
You know, for me, it's that connection between the food we eat, our lifestyle, and like our overall well-being. You know, they're not separate things.
Yeah, it's like they all play into each other.
Exactly. And the Mediterranean lifestyle, it really embodies that connection.
It's like that saying, when you feel good, you look good. When you look good, you feel good.
Exactly. It's all
It's
connected.
about slowing down, being present, enjoying those simple pleasures, like good food, good company.
And those heart-healthy fats.
Yes, can't forget those.
Never.
Well, I think we gave everyone a lot to think about and to eat, obviously.
Definitely.
Lots to digest.
This wasn't just a fad diet. It's like a way of life. It's a recipe for a healthier, happier life.
I like that. A recipe for life.
Exactly.
So here's something I was thinking about. If this way of eating, inspired by like a specific region, can be so beneficial,
Hmm.
what other like lifestyle practices from around the world could we be like exploring?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Right. Like, are there other recipes for life that we haven't even discovered yet?
I love that. Yeah, it's like a whole world of possibilities.
Exactly. So keep your minds open and your forks ready, and who knows what you might discover.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the Mediterranean lifestyle.
It was my pleasure.
And until next time, happy eating.
Yes, eat well.